Second whistleblower comes forward with first-hand knowledge of corruption allegations.
Here's a summary of the article.
A second whistleblower has come forward with first-hand knowledge of explosive allegations against Donald Trump that triggered an impeachment inquiry. News of the development was revealed by the attorney representing the whistleblower, who first reported Mr. Trump's phone call with Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky, in which he pressured him to investigate key political rival and potential 2020 presidential candidate Joe Biden. Mr. Zaid said he did not know whether this second whistleblower is the same official that The New York Times claimed was considering whether to testify to Congress about the Ukraine scandal. Mr. Trump appears to refer to her several times in the partial transcript of the July phone call with Mr. Zelensky, which triggered the impeachment probe, referring to her as the woman and bad news and saying, "Well, she's going to go through some things." Committee members will hope that both Mr. Sondland and Ms. Yovanovitch will be able to shed light on whether Mr. Trump was effectively running a shadow foreign policy in Ukraine dedicated to smearing his enemies and chasing conspiracy theories about the 2016 election. Mr. Trump began the day by lashing out again at a fellow Republican, the Utah senator and former presidential candidate Mitt Romney, who has cautiously criticized the president over the Ukraine scandal. Later he returned to his attacks on Mr. Biden and his son, Hunter, repeating accusations of corruption in the latter's business dealings in Ukraine and China, but again offering no evidence.
This post received a score of 59,559, with an upvote ratio of 84%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Did Trump not stand in front of the White House and admit to his wrongdoings? Surely that makes whoever this is at least the third whistleblower.
I like how he always has the chopper running to pretend he didn't hear a question, or if it was a question he didn't want to answer, he has an excuse.
Chopper room talk.
Is that why Trump just started rage tweeting like 15 minutes ago? He's all over the place, from tweeting false book sales, to bashing Pelosi and Democrats, to bashing Mitt Romney. Good Lord, he must be a nightmare to be around, especially right now.
Greater than good Lord, he must be a nightmare to be around, especially right now. I'd pay a lot of money to see a reality TV show where Trump supporters actually have to work for Trump and end up hating their lives. Edit. I unironically wrote this comment before remembering there was once a reality TV show where people worked for Trump.
Nah, that was a reality show where people worked for Mark Burnett and Trump showed up and semi-randomly decided who was eliminated that week. It made Trump seem much more competent and reasonable than he is in real life.
Honestly, he was dumb even on the show. His criteria for elimination were inconsistent and he clearly didn't care about using his brain to decide who deserved to leave. One week he eliminated the best dude left because he wasn't participating in a screaming match between two idiots.
It's so weird how most of us saw an old orange joke who added an element of camp, while some people saw a wise and powerful business daddy.
This is the great divide in America right now. Some see an absolutely embarrassing, incompetent, gleefully malicious, wantonly corrupt, willfully ignorant and proud of it, hopeless douchebag. Others see a strong, powerful, fierce, alpha male defender of the homeland. It's kind of bizarre how far apart those realities are.
There's reality, and there's delusion.
Exactly. Never paint it as two different realities. There is only ever one truth, by definition of the word truth. The rest of the interpretations of said truth range from misunderstandings to outright delusions. To say the right is delusional is putting it nicely.
The way truth is presented these days makes everyone dumb. Well, in reality there are average 16 shark attacks a year. You just heard about every single one when usually it's not even news. People could literally be fed nothing but separate, personally selected truths and all have a vastly conflicting and cartoonishly false picture of the world.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.